Hi, Arpit. Welcome to this interview feedback session. How are you today?
I'm good, sir. What about you?
I am also doing good. Thank you. So, for the viewers who are watching this video, Arpit is currently working with Qualys. He's working into the cybersecurity domain. He has done a couple of courses with I-MEDITA. Okay, he's working into cybersecurity domain. So, in this interview session, we are going to discuss about his experience, his insights about this particular domain. So, hi, Arpit. Welcome to this feedback session. Let's get started.
Sure, sir.
So could you please tell us a little bit about your background into the IT industry as a professional?
Yeah, like I have started this IT professionals in 2018, being a network operation engineer in the NOG itself. And before that, being a fresher, nobody knows how to proceed and how to kickstart your career, right? So with the guidance or with the proper training from I-MEDITA, I started doing with the basic courses like CCNA and CCNP. And it's a multi-track basically program that I have joined. So it's starting from CCNA, then CCNP routing switching, and then move forward to CCNA security. So then from the I-MEDITA itself, I have been interviewed for and the couple of the companies, and I've been started my job at Ahmedabad in one of the NOC support with the network operation center. So being fresher to the network engineer is being as I-MEDITA being an mediator into it. So this is how I started, and right now I've been moved from network to cyber securities.
And currently you're working with Qualys, right? As a cybersecurity
Qualys, right?
consultant.
Right. No, it's been a security appliance engineer.
Okay, it's a cybersecurity profile only, if I'm not wrong.
Right, right.
So how you move from network operations to cybersecurity? Did you completed some of the courses? How you move from that particular domain to this domain?
Yeah, so first of all, that it requires a basic and most understanding about the network itself. Cybersecurity is just not only the security that requires only that have a initial vulnerability or penetration testing of knowledge, no, because you have to deal with a different type of scenarios or different types of environment, whether it's gonna be Windows, Linux, anything. But the basic understanding should be of network first. If you know how the things are routing in switches or the routers and anything, basic understanding of network, then you are able to move to the cybersecurity very easily. As an helping hand, I have done the one of the two courses from I-MEDITA itself. First, to understand what is security, I have done the Palo Alto, and then to move it to the cybersecurity, I have also done CEH, that is a cyber ethical hacking course from I-MEDITA, and then I will able to crack the course, crack the interview basically for the college.
Okay, great. So initially you enrolled for multi-track program where you learn about CCNA, CCNP, network security, okay?
Right,
Then got into network operations, okay, based out
right,
of Ahmedabad-based company, okay? And then during when you were working with that company, you did some courses related to Palo Alto Firewall and cybersecurity CH program, right? And then you moved towards the cybersecurity domain.
correct, correct.
So how was your overall experience during these courses? Because you did some courses as a fresher, you did some courses as a working professional when you were working. So how was your overall experience?
It was my telling to everybody is, if you want to move their career from fresher to certain level, so you need to go step by step first. You cannot directly move to like I can say any expert course or something. First of all, you need to have an understanding of a basics, and that basics will be provided if you want to move a career into the network or cybersecurity, anything like that. So that basic knowledge will be the basic courses. That's likewise, I've started with the basic courses like CCNA. So I able to understand what exactly how the network operates or how the basic understanding for the networks. If you don't know that, so we cannot move a step ahead of that. So as overall experience, or I can guide in that form, right? Start your career with the basic understanding of networks by learning them, or with any professional course like CCNA, NP, or NA security. I think it has been modified now. I am
Right.
not familiar with the current scenario, but it has been modified some of the, because I have also done the CCNA certification from like with the guidance of Surendra sir from your team only. So I'm CCNA certified as well. But yeah, basic understanding of network is very much required to move into the cybersecurity itself.
Okay. When you got your first job as a fresher, because many fresher candidates, they have this misconception that without global certification, you might not land a job. Okay. Okay. Along
Hmm.
with you, there were many other participants as well who got job as a fresher after the multi-track program. So initially, when you got job, did you hold any global CCNA or CH kind of certification, or you got job based on your knowledge only with the training completion certificates?
Honestly, I have the certification at that time as well.
Mhm.
CCNA, I was CCNA certified, but only certification will not get you the job.
Right.
That's the, because if you are not able to explain what you have learned, so you are not able to justify how you have gone through, I have completed a CCNA or CCNP certificate. So training, the training we get from you guys is very healthy or very, I can say it's very useful to crack or to understand where the interviews very easily. You will not hesitate to answer the questions that has been asked by the interviewers. Because you guys have a series of things, like you have a training labs, after that you have a mock interviews. So this series of things will really help every fresher to crack the interview.
Okay. And what was the process you followed during the training courses? Like how much time did you spend with the classes, lab practicals, self-study? So what was the overall process you followed that time?
So your voice break in between.
Okay. My question is like what was the process you followed during a training program? How much time you spend with the live classes? How much time you dedicate for the lab practice, self-study? Because you joined courses in two approach. One was when you were available full time, and second time
Right,
you joined Palo Alto and CEH when you were working. So what
right.
differences were there in both the approaches?
In the initial phases when you are not working, right, so you have nothing to do other than study.
Right.
So my the best thing is the maximum you can give it to the lab, so the maximum you will get out of it. I have I have around 2 hours class every day in initial phases, and that has been led by Mr. Surendra Singh. And after that, when I move to CCNP, there will be a multiple classes, that is one in the morning and then one in the evening. And one has been led by Mr. Saurav Yadav, and another one will be the Mr. Surendra Singh again. So, but what you learn from, what you gain from the training sessions will be implemented or applicable on the practicals. So the more you will spend your time in the labs, the more you will be able to basically reproduce that trainings, the more you will get it. So my the way I train is I do the classes, I spend like 4 hours, 3 hours into the lab. Not into the lab, then I think now the people have the online access, right? You have online portals for the labs and everything. So it's quite easy for them. Now they don't need to travel somewhere or something, right? So they can directly access the labs and perform the practicals. The more practicals they do, the more they will understand what theoretical part is being for the networking or anything, any training they are doing. And when in terms of CEH or when Palo Alto, when I was working, it is little hectic, but I joined into the classes. I joined the classes of Palo Alto as a regular class, but CEH is for the weekends. So that weekend part is always an advantage for you. You have like a 4 hours or 5 hours of class, right? After that, you can give at least 2 hours for a weekend, and like not doing a party in a like for a couple of months or three, you can put yourself into that position, right? I need to do this particular certificate, or I do need to do that particular course. So it's quite easy in the weekend times, but if you give like 1 hour every day, so it's very like manageable thing.
And how did you manage to balance your work life and your study life?
Sir, basically, if I can answer that, that is, if you want to do that certificate or if you want to get training, so that practicals result basically give you that hour of relief that, yeah, I have learned this extra thing, right? So it will be like, at that time it's work from home. So it's like I do the shift for 8 hours and 9 hours. If I get the time between the shift, I'll do some of the practicals or some of the theoretical part. Otherwise, in the evening time, like after 8 hours or 9 hours shift in the work from home, you have nothing to do, right? You don't need to travel to the office itself that you are tired or something. You can easily get a time of couple of hours and perform the those segments every time.
So continuous learning is required.
Yeah, continuous learning is required because networking or cybersecurity is a kind of thing that keeps on changing in at every hour.
Right.
If you left one module, you will left behind like you know nothing. You haven't done nothing.
Right. So what advice would you give to someone who's starting their career into networking, network security, and cyber security? You have experience in all these three domains. You have done a couple of courses in these three domains. So what advice you would give to somebody who's beginning their career?
Like if they want to begin their career in these kind, the way I started, first thing, don't come half-heartedly, come full-heartedly, because it will take time, because it depends upon how you learn or how much time will take to learn, right? But once you start and once you enjoy networking, once you enjoy basically the black screen, and right now I'm not working in a black screen, so it's total application based scenario right now. So I miss that days when I was working in the black screen.
So
SSH karo, telnet karo,
when you say black screen, you mean to say CLI, SSH, that thing, right?
CLI, CMD, exactly.
Right.
So once you get, like I can say, if you start learning or you start enjoying that black screen, CLI, CMD, everything, you start enjoying the course. And for freshers, just come open-minded, means because there are many things to learn in this field. There is nothing like, if you are even CCI certified, you have still have many things to learn, because every time the scenarios and the courses are changing.
Right.
So come open-minded, keep refreshed, and just enjoy the labs. So you'll get out of it very much things out of it.
Right. So how would you rate our entire training, services, study material, lab access, all other resources that has been provided to you on a scale of 10?
Yeah, it's 9.5. Half marks I'm cutting for myself because I'm not that much dedicated at
Okay.
that time.
And would you recommend our courses to your friends and to others in the IT industry?
Definitely. I already have many friends that have joined after me. I can name them. It's Harshal Mahajan that is working with me only. And you already know there is Sachin Kumar also working with me. And right now he's been doing well into the Twilio Bangalore. And I have two more recommendations that have already provided last week only from my office itself. They have to perform CH as well as one of the Palo Alto. And one of the guy from my recommendation that I have given like an year or before, that is Prince Mishra. He has also performed the I think multi-track or firewall courses from your side.
Great. Any suggestion from your end on how we can improve our services and training in future?
That you don't need any suggestion from us. It's just like we enjoy.
So if in case you have any suggestion, you can let us know. We'll be more than happy to implement those suggestions and improvements in our processes.
Definitely, but to be very honest, I don't have anything for you, because the way you treat a student, it's not just like a teacher-student bonding, it's a family bonding basically. The way for 24/7 availabilities of every trainer, whether you are trained, whether you are training under that or not, any floor trainer, labs trainers, everyone, right? So that open window will let every student grow basically. You are not like you are coming, you have paid, so you are doing the training, or so it's just not like that. If you are coming, you will definitely gonna gain something out of it.
Thank you, Arpit. Thank you for giving us your valuable time. We wish you all the very best of future learning, future career. Okay, keep learning and stay in touch.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day, sir.
Same to you. Thank you.